Hi, it's Mr. Martin, and we're in the art room. And today I'm going to talk about an essential skill when you're drawing the human figure, particularly the human face. We're going to talk about how the face can be thought of as a form created of planes or flat surfaces. And we're going to look also at how light plays across those flat surfaces. And so that if you can duplicate or simulate that idea on your paper, you can create things that are really quite dramatic and believable in their three-dimensional nature. And another thing to think about here is that we are going to be drawing in value, so we're going to be stepping away from drawing in line. It doesn't mean we won't use any line at all, but we're going to minimize that. Here's my photograph, and as you can see, I've planned it so that the lighting on it is pretty dramatic. When you look at your subject across from you, whether it's a photograph or a live model, you should then squint your eyes. And what I mean is scrunch your eyes up so that everything gets a little dark and a little blurry. I've been able to blur my photograph for this video, and as you can see, I have this nice perfect blur. That's not what you're going to get when you squint your eyes, but you try to approximate that. So when you scrunch up your eyes and you look at your subject, you're going to notice that the lights look lighter and the darks look darker and the details kind of disappear. That's a good starting point to find the lights and the darks, and we're going to start out by drawing the darks first. So as I'm drawing, I'm using these broad marks to indicate the areas of darkness, and I'm pressing hard to get something that is fairly dark, and I'm lightening up on that. And it starts to look kind of geometric, things look a little bit blocky. That's okay, because I can soften my charcoal later, either rubbing with my finger or rubbing with a tortillon or using a chamois or something like that. But charcoal is very forgiving in that way. It will allow you to blend it. In fact, one of the major concerns with charcoal is overblending. You can overblend it and blend away all of your contrast, so that's something to be cautious about. As you can see now, I've started to blend both with my finger and the charcoal the darks and the medium values together. I'm reserving some of my white, and then you'll also notice from time to time you'll see this sort of dark gray shape coming in, and then the charcoal coming off. That's a kneaded eraser. Kneaded erasers are great. If you've never used one before, kneaded erasers are a soft, unvulcanized rubber eraser, and you stretch it out to clean it, so you kind of stretch it and fold it over on itself like you're kneading bread. And what that does is it mixes any charcoal particles that are on the surface through the eraser so that it's clean on the surface. And in that way, you get a nice clean surface of your eraser to go back in. But you can shape those erasers because they will shape like clay into any form. And you can create fine points, or you can create the shape of an area that you'd like to be lighter. And you just kind of blot with that eraser rather than rub. And you can do really great subtle stuff by using your eraser as a drawing tool instead of the way we often use it, which is just to obliterate mistakes. In this case, we use it like a lightening tool. So in these last couple of steps here, you're going to see me bringing in the kneaded eraser to really brighten some highlight areas. And you're also going to see me drawing with the end of the charcoal to create some fine details in areas that, really need it. So I'm going to bring more of that black fine detail in. And that kind of wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it explained some things for you. I hope that you're charged up and ready to move forward with this. Good luck on your drawing. I'm Mr. Martin in the art room.